Hello YouTube, Liz here. My voice is a little raspy from complications of the flu, so here we go. I'll try it anyway. I wanted to share with you my haul from Joann, Hobby Lobby, and Walmart. I've been sick and I haven't been able to go anywhere and use my birthday gift card, so finally I had a chance to get out a little bit and get a few things with my gift card, and here they are. I'm a little weak, so forgive me. I got, at Joann, I just started loom knitting at the first of the year, and I picked up this set, and it's got this kind of loom, a long loom. It came with, this was a big selling point, this tape measure. I thought it was cute. It says Loom Knits on the other side of it, I think. It's got stitch markers, which will be very handy, and it's got a loom pick, a crochet hook, I think it's an H, and a yarn needle. So I thought that was pretty neat. I got that, and this assorted loom set by Boy. It's got, I think it has four, let's see, yeah, it has 4 looms, a loom hook, a yarn needle, and basic instructions in here for making hats, slippers, scarves, flowers, and much more. So that's fun. The set I have currently, the first set I bought a couple of years ago, is from Michael's. It's Loops and Threads brand loom, and round loom, and the pegs on it don't come out. These do, and I saw some mixed reviews on that, but I thought I was willing to give it a try. I also got Boy's long loom set. I wanted to try the long looms. It's got 4 looms, a hook, and a needle in here. You can make bags, baby blankets, scarves, and much more, it says. So I will add that to my loom knitting collection. I have one project on the loom right now. I'm making a cocoon for my Chihuahua out of the Bernat blanket yarn, and that's as far as I've gotten on it, but I'll show you in a second. I bought another one of these. These are very nice, these little guides for wrapping the pegs. Oh man, it really saves my hands. It's very handy. It's in here somewhere. So I bought an extra one so that I have another one. So recently I tried, when I've been in the bed, I haven't really felt like doing anything while I've been sick, and I haven't crocheted, but I got this out the other day and tried to make a flower on the loom, and that was really fun. I'm looking forward to making some more of those. That I already had that came in my Loops and Threads set, and see on here the pegs are attached. They don't come out at all. They still have the little ridge in there and everything for you to stick your pick in to pull it over. I started loom knitting at the first of the year. I had bought that loom set, gosh, at least a couple of years ago, and never used it. I can't even remember now what the plan was, but I was putting some things away and I thought, this looks kind of interesting. Let's see what this is and see what this is all about. So I watched a couple of videos about loom knitting and got interested, and I saw Panda Lion's slipper socks, and I made a pair of slipper socks on it, and I was hooked after that. I thought, this is going to be fun. Well, it is pretty labor intensive. I mean, it takes time. You can't be in a hurry. For me, I guess as time goes by you get faster at it, but for me it's a little slower than I can crochet. I get pretty fast. So the time I took to make that, it took me quite a while to make those slipper socks, but I did it. It was great, and they fit. And I also watched Llama Mama Kayla's videos and learned some things about loom knitting from her. Excuse me. And So during the course of all of that, I decided to buy an Addy king size, and that goes really fast. So it's just the opposite. But the Addy king size is fun, and it's all different kinds of fun. And it's like, it's just a variety of interesting ways to use yarn and make things for people and have a nice time. So back to my haul. At Hobby Lobby, I got Yarnology stitch markers, and I don't usually use these kind of stitch markers for crochet, but with the Loom Knitting, I will be using them. And these are so cute. They have, I just realized there's some on the back and the front. Wow, I didn't realize, I thought it was just the front. Oh, all right, there's two of them. Those are so cute. Look at the ones that look like the scissors. I just got some of those scissors for Christmas for cutting thread for my tatting. Oh, I'm so glad there's doubles of that. Now I can share those with my friends. I bought some Yarnology purse frames. I got a couple of purse frames because I like making crochet coin purses. I like doing those kind of things in the summer because where I live is really hot, and I don't really want to make blankets and hats and scarves and things like that in the summer, but purse frames are good for making the coin purse pattern that I saw recently. These are nice. These are metal, and they're $2.99 each. And this one, they call them Kiss, I think, clasp or something like that. So I've used theirs before, and I like them. I bought some beads, bugle beads for my needle tatting. I have a friend that wants a pair of earrings, and I thought that I would get these colors for her. I'm going to use those in some earrings for her, and then for some other things as well. Some other jewelry. I got some more charms to make my own stitch markers. These stitch markers are already have the loops on them. These are just the charms. I got these music notes because one of my sisters-in-law is a musician, and I thought I could make her something tatted and put those on there and make stitch markers. Of course, I had to have the seashell ones. Pisces girl. My birthday was toward the end of February, and I got a gift card from my daughter's mother-in-law that I just love. So shout out to Rosemary for that gift card. I was so happy. I was so sick that day, and when that came in the mail, I was just thrilled. I thought if anybody asked me, what do you want for your birthday? I would have said, a gift card to Joanne. So she has her birthdays in the same month mine is. So anyway, I got these charms. And I don't remember how much. Oh, these are $5.99. But these were all half off. They were all on sale. I would not have paid $6 for these at all. I got them. They were all the Charm Me brand were 50% off that day. I got some Elizabeth size 20 green ice is the name of this color tatting thread. This month for Yarn Bingo, March Yarn Bingo, one of the squares is to use green yarn. I don't know if green thread counts, but I can give it a try or use it for something else, different square. I mean, I'm going to use that. I saw something made up with that color, and it was just beautiful. And I can use these beads with it. It would just be spectacular. Make some tatted earrings. I got, I started expanding my crochet hook collection a little bit because I want to go toward a more ergonomic handle. I needed some smaller hooks, and they're hard to find that are ergonomic. I love these Susan Bates hooks. I have a few different sizes. I already have this one in my collection, but I wanted some extra ones because when I went on Joanne.com to look to see if they had them for shipping, it said out of stock online, and I thought, all of them, all the sizes, but they still had some in my store. So I went over there and got the sizes that I use, one of each, because if they're going to discontinue these, I really wanted to have some backups. So I hope they don't, because these are awesome. They're Susan Bates soft. If you like Susan Bates hooks, as opposed to boy. I use, you know, they have their own strength and weaknesses for different yarns and different applications, but I love these hooks as my go-to hook. I got that F 3.75 millimeter, and I got this H is a 5 millimeter, and they didn't have E. I really needed an E hook, and they didn't have any E, so I went online last night and saw some on Amazon through one of their stores. It's called Style for Craft or something like that. I don't remember, but it comes through Amazon. It's fulfilled by Amazon, I think. No, I think it's shipped from that company. But anyway, they had E, and so I bought 2 of them because I even paid shipping, $4.50. I hate paying shipping. I'll do lots of things not to pay shipping, but okay. I thought it was worth it because I really love these hooks. That's how much I love these hooks, is enough to pay shipping. Okay, so then I picked up these Amore crochet hooks by Clover. I'm not a big Clover hook fan, but these are pretty good. And I went ahead and got the 7 because that's an in-between size that I didn't have, and I thought it would be nice to add to my collection. I got a G 4 millimeter. I got an E 3.5. I got one of these in E, but I still want that Susan Bates E. So I kind of forgot in my flu sickness that I had bought those hooks, because when I went to Hobby Lobby last week, I thought, oh, I need an E hook, and I want an ergo handle. So I picked up this pack because I also needed a 2.0. This has a 2.0 and the 3.5, so by the time I would have bought those 2 hooks, it almost cost this. This was like $9 something, I think, $9 and change. So I went ahead and got this. I figured, why not? And it's got a slightly ergonomic hook. It's not like some of the soft ones. I haven't opened it up yet because I was waiting to do this video. But anyway, it's got lots of different sizes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 hooks in here, so it works out to be about $1 a hook. And I didn't use my 40% off coupon for that because I used it for this. I wanted the Yarnology set of round looms to try them out as opposed to the 2 other brands I got. And it's nice to have extra looms because I'm finding that if I start a project and I get off on another project, you know how it is, we have all these whips, that you want to keep it on that same loom. So I thought, you know, I'll try them. If I have too many duplicates or whatever, I'll share them with some other people. And my granddaughter might be interested in doing this. She's getting old enough now she might start enjoying some of these things. So anyway, this was $14.99, so I got 40% off of that. I want to make some stitch markers, which is why I bought the charms. So I bought some lobster clasps, a couple of different sizes, 3 different sizes, because I wasn't really sure what size. And I also want to use them for other things. Like I bought these little, where are they? I bought these little tiny hearts. Oh, I know where one is. That say handmade with love. No, it says made with love. I bought these little hearts at Joann a while back, and I can put a little jump ring in there and a lobster claw and attach it to my project gifts. So, and then if somebody needs to launder it or something, they can take it off with a lobster claw easily. This is, there went a loom box. This is the tool that is fabulous for the loom. I really can't imagine doing it without it, actually, because it's so much easier on your hands. It's $1.99, money well spent. Some people take the inside out of a pen, like a big pen or something, and put their yarn through that and use it. You can do that too. In fact, a straw, I saw some people use a straw, and that might be really helpful for smaller looms. The loom I'm using, like this size right now, you know, the same size as what I've been using. It works great. I have it going on this project. project. This is Bernat blanket yarn. This is going to be a cocoon for my Chihuahua, and I'm using this, see where it is here, to wrap. You put your yarn through there, and then when you're going to wrap your pegs, it just comes right out, and it's so easy, and it's also good for keeping your tension consistent. And I've seen that's a big help for that. Of course, I couldn't get out of Hobby Lobby without buying some yarn. So I love this yarn. This is Aqua Sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkles a little bit, but this is my favorite color, and I wanted to make doll dresses. I'm making some doll dresses for my granddaughter's Welly Wisher doll and her American Girl doll. And at Walmart I got these buttons, a big bag of buttons. I thought they were $5. When I got up to the register, they were $9 something, just under $10. So I was a little disappointed in that, but I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and get it because I'm sick. Just go ahead and get it. And it's got so many buttons in here. It's a pound of buttons, and I thought it was so fun because there's like all kinds of different shapes. There's a little crab in here somewhere with his little claws out, and there's stars and all kinds of shapes and things that I can use to use on the doll clothes. I put a little on the back of the pattern I usually use. It has an opening for them when you're going to dress the doll, and it has a button or two. So I've been putting some fun buttons on there. I bought these little bugs to use on something for her dolls, and I've made a little purse for her doll too, and I put a little button on that. So I bought these snippers, Fisker snippers. I thought these would be really nice to have. They're spring action, and I got the limited edition fashion color, of course, purple. Had to have that. As far as hooks go, I also got these Yarnology hooks. It came in this package. This one, let's see, I got an H and a G, and this is the F. This is the 3.75. And I wanted to try these for their ergonomics because it really, when I'm doing little stuff with making amigurumi and the doll dresses, I really wanted something I could hang on to a little bit better. It's better for my hands. I'm making some granny squares. I'm going to make myself some slippers, and so I'm using the G hook for that. Here's one of the squares. I'm going to block it with the blocking board in the other video that I made. Just before I made this video, you'll see it coming up on my feed. I needed some kind of a blocking board, so if you check out that video, if you're looking for a blocking board, you might try that. Suggestion. So, during all of this, I got a furls hook in the mail that I ordered for myself for my birthday, and I ordered it in mid-February during their Valentine's sale because they were doing 20% off. Couldn't pass that up. I thought, if I'm going to try these hooks, this is the time to do it because I don't think they're going to get any cheaper. It was $33, 20% off, and then I think the shipping was $5. But I got the Odyssey size G. Okay, well, I was so sick that I really just didn't feel like crocheting until last Saturday. This is Monday. Today's Monday, and Saturday night I started working on a couple of things. I started making that granny square, and I need to make 12 of those. Well, I was crocheting along, getting the pattern down, and my thumbs started hurting, and I started noticing that it was real irritated, and I thought, what's wrong with my thumb? It's really bugging me. Well, it turns out that right where the metal meets this part of the handle, whatever that's made out of, there's a little piece of something, of whatever this is made out of, that's sticking out. It's just not finished off smoothly, and it was just slicing my thumb. So I thought, man, I paid that much money for this crochet hook. So I looked on their website and I sent them, oh no, I looked on their website and I saw the phone number. It says if you need immediate. Well, I thought, I'm going to go ahead and call them and leave a voicemail, and then when they come to work on Monday, maybe they'll respond. And they did. I sent, well, first of all, I sent on Friday, I wanted to buy their Furls Streamline, what's it called? Furls Streamline Swirl Cookies and Cream. I wanted a size H hook. They're $22, and they were 20% off for, this is National Crochet Month, and the first week they were having the 20% off sale on hooks. Each week they're going to have sale on different things. So I thought, this is the time to do it if I want to buy another one. And I thought it was so neat looking, that hook, and I thought, I'm going to get it. It's made out of resin. I didn't want a wooden hook. I don't know, I'm just not into wooden hooks. And I had one time. I had a wooden hook a while back that was made out of some kind of dark wood. I bought it at a local yarn store somewhere, and it had a weird smell to it. I didn't like it, and it kind of felt strange, like they'd varnished it or something, and I never used it. So when this one came along, I thought, I'm going to get the one that's not going to smell. No chance. But that resin one, the Streamline, I figured I can't go wrong with that. So I did go wrong, because this hurts. So anyway, I called them on Friday, and I said, I left a voicemail, and I said, I wanted to buy the Cookies and Cream size H, but you're wiped out online because because of the sale. And so do you happen to know when they're going to come back into stock? Well, I didn't have any idea when they would reply to that. So that was Friday. Saturday, when I found out this was hurting me, I went on their website and I found the support email address, and I emailed them and I asked them what I could do about getting this fixed. Well, I didn't hear back from them, and I looked for Furls reviews online to see if there was anybody commenting on what their customer service was like, and it said some uncomplimentary things about their customer service. So I thought, oh man, I'm never going to hear back from them. Well, lo and behold, this morning at 7:40 my time, they called. I was asleep. I didn't catch the phone, but they called and told me that in a voicemail they said, we will let you know when they're coming back into stock. We'll send you a notice or something. And I was like, great, okay, that was nice. Well, they didn't know about my hook problem, so I called back and I didn't get anybody. But I went ahead and left a message, and they called me back again today. It's still Monday. It was just a few hours later, and they called me just a while ago, and the girl was super nice, and she said that they were going to be getting the Streamlines back in stock, and when they do, they'll let me know. And then they said that as far as this hook goes, what they're going to do is they're going to send me a replacement hook for me to try out. If I think it's okay and everything's fine, then I'll call them up, and they'll send me, tell me how to get a return label and to send this one back, if I like the one they're sending, the replacement one. So that was pretty nice, and I hope they pay for the shipping. They didn't mention that, but if they're going to send me a return label, that's probably what it's for. So anyway, I'm going to give them a chance and see how it goes. They said I should get it by the end of the week, so I can update this. And I think that was pretty good. Amazing customer service. I told them that there were some not nice reviews about customer service coming through, and she said that they had gotten really behind during the holidays, that their orders had tripled, and you know, I can see that because the way I found out about them was on Instagram. I saw an ad pop up and I was like, oh. And then I started looking into it, and I looked at some other YouTube videos about reuse on the furls hooks, and I thought I might give it a shot. And see, it does fit your hand really well. I have the knife hold, and my finger hits, I hold my crochet hook like this, like if I were going to crochet something with this. I would be holding it like this, okay? So doing that, if I'm going to be holding, you see where my thumb goes? Right there is where there's a little flaw somehow. So that's my furls story. And I'm going to put that right back in the box. It comes in this little cardboard box. You would think that such a nice, expensive crochet hook would come in a little bit different box, but that's what they sent it in. It was packed well. It came, you know, bubble wrapped inside of a little cardboard box in the mail. I didn't want to buy the $66. The next one, let's see, the Streamline Cookies and Cream is $22. That Odyssey one I just showed you is $33, and then the next one is the rose gold with the white handle, really pretty, $66. Really, I really can't do that. I don't think that's how I want to spend my money right now. But if I just love this hook when it comes and it doesn't tear up my thumb, who knows? But I'd really rather try that resin one. I think I don't really see any advantage of getting the rose gold $66 one over this. I can't imagine how it'd be a big improvement. The crocheting I did do with this, it was okay. It was real shiny. When I was kind of I was using some dark yarn and kind of not the best lighting, but every time I, you know, was crocheting, this is really bright. It was catching the light. It was a little bit distracting. It's kind of doing it right now, but you know, the resin one wouldn't do that. The resin one would be just a matte. So that's it, and I'm really happy for the stuff I got. It really cheered me up from being sick. It's just been a long haul. I got sick on February the 18th. My body is just taking a beating. So I hope to get back in the swimming thing soon. I've got some whips I need to finish and get mailed, and lots of fun things I want to do that's slowing me down. But springtime's coming, so hopefully I'll start feeling better. My throat's about to wear out right this minute, so I'll say goodbye. Until next time. Thanks for watching. If you like, give a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you will. I'd like for you to be a part of my group. Thanks. Bye.